Check this out. Y'all get ready for Cliff's Corner. My bad, my bad, my bad. But I got my man here, and we're gonna do it like this. So, Cliff, we on.
Welcome to Cliff's Corner. Welcome to Cliff's Corner. I appreciate you. Much love, much gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties earlier, and I must say it was operator error. I didn't have my mic turned on properly, so it caused us to run 3 or 4 minutes late. But neither here or there, still does not take away from what you're about to get. And again, we're going to talk about memes. We want you to comment. You can catch me at Cliff's Corner, IG, Cliff's Corner, Facebook. But let's move right on into the show. Now, even before I start talking about the meme, I want to give y'all something how we're going to set the whole tone tonight. You got to give without remembering, and you got to receive without forgetting. Now, that's very simple, two statements, but it's so hard for human beings to understand that. When you give something, you give it without an expectation. You give it from your heart, or you should be giving it from your heart because that's what you want to do, not because that's what you're forced to do, not because that's what you're doing to get something back. And when you receive something, please don't ever forget to either play it forward or return the favor because it's a hard world out here, ladies and gentlemen. And ain't nobody that I know got it like that. Maybe you know somebody got it like that. But again, you give without remembering and you receive without forgetting. That's kind of the theme of the night. All right, let's get it. If you can't be the pencil to write in someone's happiness, then try to be the eraser to remove their sadness. This is almost like a relationship thing. But this is a relationship with yourself as well. Not everybody can do anything or something for somebody to increase their happiness. Because what we really don't want to do, well, you heard the statement. Well, you complete me or you make me happy. Well, you got to be complete first. And you got to be happy with yourself first before you, anybody else can either help you enhance you. Now, if I can't make you happy, maybe I can use the eraser on that pencil to help you unpack your baggage. We all have baggage, ladies and gentlemen. We all got baggage. You just got to find that person that's willing to help you unpack your baggage. Sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's very little, but you've got to be willing to say, okay, I'm going to help you unpack your bags. Now, that's in a relationship. How about with yourself? How many bags you bring from yesterday to the day that you still lugging around that you haven't unpacked yet? And if you don't unpack, sooner or later, those bags are going to weight you down till you can't move, you can't think, you can't operate proficiently, effectively. So you got to learn how to unpack your own bags. All right? So let's get it. Now, when I start talking, y'all got to slow me down with a comment, something at the bottom of the screen to make me snap back because I'll be going 1,000 miles an hour. Then I'll start talking with my Texas slang. You won't even understand what I'm saying. So slow me down. Let me know what y'all think about the show. All right. Again, we talk about speed. Talk about me going 1,000 miles an hour. It doesn't matter how fast you go. The old story, the turtle and the rabbit running the race. The rabbit took off. I'm going 1,000 miles an hour. Turtle just one step. Sooner or later, That rabbit got tired, had to take a break. And as he was taking a break, he looked. That was the turtle, still taking one step, one step, one step. You always hear about, I want to go and I want to do and I want to be this tomorrow. Tomorrow? That may take you a lifetime to get where you're trying to go. You can't ever give up faith and belief in yourself. And don't worry about the speed. Speed is for the Indianapolis 500 guys. Speed wins races. They're kind of races. But in the game of life, which is not a game, you have to be consistent, consistent, consistent. Your daily routines have to stay consistent and they have to be intentional. Speed does not matter. All right. Well, that one was good. Now let me stop. Let me stop for one moment and let me tell y'all something about Cliff Johnson. For those that don't know, why do I do this? I do this to add value. And for those that keep coming on every week, you'll constantly hear me say some of the same things over and over because I want them to resonate with you. We're here to add value. We're here to give you knowledge, not only that you can use, but you may be able to pass it on to someone. Well, Cliff, you ain't making a dime doing this. You ain't got but so many followers. You ain't got no subscribers. Why you keep doing this? All it takes is one. One. If we can touch one person every time we come on this show, we have accomplished what we came here to do, is to add value. And by us adding value to you, we get value back. Because for those that's been here from the beginning of the ride, you will notice that the first shows we did to the show, minus the little technical difficulties, is getting better and better and better. And that's because of you guys. All right, let's get it. You will never forget the person who came to you with a torch in the dark. You will never forget the person who came to you with a torch in the dark. Think about our lives. Think about our lives. All the trials and tribulations we ever had, that one person or that two people or a group that lifted us up, that gave us the light. We will never forget them. Again, we're going back to give without remembering and receive without forgetting. You'll never forget that person for as long as you live. And that's just life. And that's called humanity. That's what we're about, looking out and taking care of each other. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Family, friends, co-workers, whoever. We never forget the person that gave us the light. But along the same lines, if you're in the darkness, you're feeling pressure, don't look like you got no way to go and you're looking for the light, guess what? Maybe you're the light. You ever thought about that? Maybe you are the light. You got to dig deep down within yourself and become your own light. Because again, this world is hard for everybody. And not everybody can help everybody. Sometimes you got to reach down and help yourself. In the dark, you may be your own light. All right, let's get it to the next one. I'm rolling tonight, y'all. Oh my goodness. Somebody told me this the other day because I've got all these things going on. I got the Johnson Group behind me. I've got Primary Financial Services going on. I got my coaching thing going on. I got this going on. I got that going on. All those are dreams. But this person looked at me and says, don't let your dream be just a dream. And I had to kind of, I'm an old country man, and so it takes a long time sometimes for technical things to settle in my head. You gotta excuse me. It takes me a minute to absorb. And I said, don't let a dream be a dream. So some people go to sleep to dream. How about you and me waking up and living our dream? That's what that means, basically. You just can't let a dream be a dream. You gotta work. Your dream don't work unless you work. No ifs, ands, and buts. It ain't gonna work unless you work. So whatever you aspiring to be, whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you desire in life, you got to go and get it. You got to work at it. Just don't give up on your dream, because a dream is just a dream if you don't work at it. There's no way around it. You got to put in the work. And that work may take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. In fact, one person in Illinois don't have to worry about a dream because they wanted to make millions. Now, their biggest worry is handling their dream. Because remember, if you can't handle the pressure, if you can't handle the stress of life, you ain't going to be able to handle the success. So my prayers are to that person that won that mega million, that they do all the right things and don't become, where are they now? Because we've heard all kinds of stories about people that have won a whole bunch of money and 3 years later, they're broker than you and me. And that's kind of hard to do, but it happens daily. But anyway, don't let your dream be just a dream. You got to put that work in and work at it every day intentionally, not every now and then. You work 9 to 5 for them. How about working 5 to 9 for yourself and see what that gets you? Because you already know that 9 to 5 is the biggest scam that ever happened. I'm gonna drop off track for a minute. I saw this the other day. The biggest scam in America, that you will work 40, 45, 50 years of your life, 9 to 5, and then you will retire on $1,000, on $1,500, and live 20 years after that, and be struggling every one of those 20 years. That's a scam, ladies and gentlemen. So for all you people out there that's got dreams about being your own boss, doing your own thing, owning your own business, whatever it is, go for it, because we already know the scam don't work. The scam does not work for none of us. All right, let's get it. Growth starts the moment you become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And then you hear, well, Cliff, when I'm comfortable, I'm in my comfort zone. Not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. You're just getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're not in the comfort zone when you're uncomfortable. You're just comfortable with it. Basically, you're dealing with it. Basically, you're understanding where you are. Basically, you're growing. That is so wonderful. Because think about it. Were you uncomfortable yesterday? It's Cliff Johnson coming live from Delaware, oh, by the way. And my production crew is in New Jersey. So we're stretching out all over the world. But were you uncomfortable yesterday? Can you remember what happened? Were you uncomfortable this morning? Think about it. If you can't pinpoint your uncomfortability, you're comfortable. You have to be able to identify, man, I didn't feel good today. And it's not a health thing. It's about how you're feeling towards your goals, ladies and gentlemen. And I keep going back to simple things. Your awareness of who you are. Where you're trying to go. What you're trying to accomplish. What are the goals? How the plan working out? All that is self-awareness. And if you don't have, you cannot know where you're going unless you know where you're at. Again, I don't want to challenge anybody's intelligence in this thing. Not at all. But the way I explain it is very simplistic. And I explain it the way my point gets across. So please, deal with my Cliffonese. Because Cliff's Corner is going to be dropping nuggets from IG, Facebook, Let's Get It 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Instagram, you name it. We're going to be all over the place. But again, do not let your ability to get comfortable. You know what happens really when you get comfortable? You get familiar with routines. You get familiar with the things that make you feel good. Or not necessarily feel good, but you get familiar with the things that doesn't challenge you. Have you ever been in a relationship with someone else or even yourself that you don't want nothing else to do with that person, or you in a group of people and everybody's talking the same thing. Everybody's saying the same thing. You know, well, this ain't helping me. You need to surround yourself with people that's going to make you level up. And leveling up is not to impress. Leveling up is to express. Express your dreams, express your goals, and then you start. We all don't want to chase that money. We want money to chase us. All right? All right. Let's get it. Hello, welcome to Cliff's Corner. Much love, much gratitude from the bottom of my heart. You know, I have no idea what I'm going to say. This is all non-scripted, as most of you all know, and for those that don't know, I don't practice my videos. I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. I kind of get a one word or see a meme, and then I start talking. And that's a blessing and a curse. This is normally a minute to 2 minutes. But what I'm going to tell you is pure knowledge. I'm going to tell you things that you've heard before. I'm going to tell you things that you never heard before. And I'm going to tell you things that you've forgotten. But they're all real. They're all valid. Check this out. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare quit on yourself, man. Don't you dare. You've worked too hard, too long to quit on yourself. All the things around you are falling apart like grains of sand in your hand. Don't you quit on yourself. Whatever you've been through, whatever you're about to go through, you'll survive. Think about it. You'll survive 100% of all the trials and tribulations that have came to you thus far in your life. Don't you dare quit on yourself. You got somebody dependent on you that can't survive without you. That's you. So don't you quit on yourself. You're amazing. You're unbreakable. You're worthy. You're valuable. So let's get up. Let's show up. Let's level up. You stay strong, stay focused, stay positive. Thanks for stopping by the corner. I appreciate you. Let's talk about that video. Imagine you stopping by the corner one morning and you get that. How would that make you feel? No matter what you've been through, no matter what you're going through, how would that make you feel? That is uplifting. That is motivational. That is inspirational. You might want to start stopping by the corner every morning just to check out to see what's there. The memes will be there. Every other couple of days, I do a video. That video is inside my vehicle before I start work. I sit back, I put memes on Cliff's Corner IG, on Facebook, and then I start my day. So guess what? As I'm putting up the video, or as I'm doing the memes, I am giving value to you and giving value to myself at the same time. Amazing how this 360-degree circle works. But that video talks about people around you are going to leave you. That's just life. People around you that started with you, as one of my mentors said, everybody come, can't go. Everybody come, can't go. So it's like leaves on a tree. As the branch grows, leaves come and go, but the branch is still growing. Don't worry about it. All those that are meant to be with you to the end, going to be with you to the end. But the one person that's going to always be with you is you. So don't give up on yourself. Don't do it. You work too hard, too long for where you're trying to go and who you're trying to be. Do not give up on yourself. Continue to have faith and confidence and belief in yourself and your abilities, and you'll be just fine. Because as I said earlier, you survive 100% of all the trials and tribulations you've had. It may not look like you can, but just don't give up and don't quit on yourself. So let's go back to the meme. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it. Let's move to the next meme. And while we're waiting for the next meme, we got to quit waiting for people to approve us. We got to quit waiting for somebody to say, oh, it's okay. You can be a motivational speaker. Or it's okay. You can be a leadership coach. Or it's okay that you can be a trainer, a life coach. No, we got to quit waiting for approval from someone else. You know why? Do you know why we got to quit waiting for approval? It's because they were not on the conference call when you got your passion, your purpose. Only you were on that conference call. You and whoever. You were the only one on that conference call. So don't quit waiting on approval from other people. All right. Let's get it. Let's go to the next meme. We may have one more, I think. All right. While we're waiting, okay. The best I can't even talk, y'all. I'm still going 1,000 miles an hour. Y'all got to slow me down. The best revenge is massive success. You know, people think that the word revenge means retaliation. Well, massive success is retaliation without the violence. So again, revenge is not violence. It is looking over your shoulder, walking up to your throne with a smile on your face. Massive success. Basically, you do not let other people's opinion, other people's action, other people's whatever affect your dreams, your goals, and your intentionality to be the best person you could ever be. Do not let those people get in your way. So having massive success, how many people you know? Well, I won't say that. But how many people you know that have had massive success, but lived through all kinds of trials and tribulations? And all those people are now saying, wow, I wish I could have been a better person to that person now. How many people think that person that won that Mega Million should have said, man, I should have stopped by his or her house last weekend when they invited me over to the barbecue or the cookout and shook their hand? Or co-workers at work saying, man, I shouldn't have been so hard on Cliff, telling him to get that shovel and get out there in that 100-degree heat. I should have gave him a break. Family and friends, man, I should have called cuz. I should have stayed in touch. All those people now looking at that massive success. Now, it was the lottery, and that's still a blessing. It happens. Wish it could have been me. I wish I could have been sitting here tonight saying, hey, Cliff's Corner's still going, but we're gonna take it to New York or LA or something. But guess what? Everybody's got their time. And oh, by the way, you gotta clap for everybody that's walking up on that stage, because as long as you believe in yourself, continue to believe and continue to work, one day you're gonna be walking up on that stage of success. All right, let's get it. I think I might have another video.
Welcome to Cliff Corner. Much love, much gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Hopefully everybody's doing well this morning. Not all right, not good, but well. Listen, I talk about mindset. With mindset, you've got to get your mind right before anything else get right. Because if you don't have your mind right, you can talk about your goals, you can talk about all the things you want to do, who you want to be. But as soon as it gets rough, as soon as it get tough, as soon as it get hard, you're going to drop right back to those practices that you're accustomed to, that were routine to you, because your mind ain't right. You know, when you talk about being strong, most people think about Hercules, Popeye, physical strong. No, mentally strong. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. And it takes a lot of attitude to keep your mind right. So it's a continuous process. You can't have your mind right this morning and lose it this afternoon. It's a consistent, everyday routine thing. So let's get our minds right, and then everything else will fall in place. All right, so let's get up, let's show up, let's level up. You stay strong, you stay focused, and stay positive. Thanks for stopping by the corner. I appreciate you.
Marvis, I thank you, my brother, for the comment. And you're right. My man just commented when I was talking about there's a lot of people that wish they had treated that person a whole lot better on that won that Mega Million. But that's the same thing in life. It's massive success. It's the greatest revenge you'll ever have. Appreciate you for commenting, my brother. Appreciate you, Marvis. All right, getting your mind right. Let's go back to that video for a minute. Talk about mindset. Most people think that mindset is something that you have to go to school to get a degree in college. In the Marine Corps, the mindset is real simple. They're going to tear you down to nothing and create a Marine. And everything along the way is building blocks. First of all is being physical. Second of all is drill. Third of all is being a marksman. Fourth of all is wearing a uniform, and so on and so on, building blocks to get your mind right. So after 77 days in boot camp, when someone says Marine, everybody turns around. Today, when someone says, hey, Marine, I still turn around. I've been retired 25 years. Oops, I told my age. I've been retired 25 years, ladies and gentlemen. And someone can say, hey, Marine, and I will turn around immediately. You're talking to me. That's in my mind. That will never go away. That's mindset. It's not brainwashed. It's just mindset. We always want to use those 50-cent words to try to clarify why something ain't working. Oh, they trying to brainwash me. Oh, they trying to... No. You need to brainwash yourself if you want to use that word. Brainwash yourself to get your mind right. Because Cool Hand Luke, we have a failure to communicate. We got to get your mind right. Way back then. So, elementary life, mindset. All right, let's get it. Let's go back to that last meme we had up. I just wanted to talk about that video for a minute. Whatever you decide to do, make sure it makes you happy. It's real simple. If it made you happy, it made you happy. Listen, if it doesn't bring you peace, profits, or purpose, the 3 P's, peace, profits, or purpose, then why are you giving it your energy and attention, ladies and gentlemen? If it doesn't bring you peace, and peace is priceless. Profits, we all got to make money to live. Or purpose. What is your purpose? Do you know what your gift is? I call gift and purpose is kind of the same thing. Do you know what your purpose is? Do you know what your gift is? If you don't, you need to really go back and do some self-awareness of why are you here? What are you doing? Look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know you need to be up on a stage talking to people. You know you need to be putting out memes. You know you need to be everybody you encounter during the day. You need to give them a positive vibe, no matter how good or bad they did. You know you need to be doing that stuff. Come on, man. Come on. All right. I don't know if we got another meme or another video. I think we're running in the 20s right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got this one. Confidence unlocks opportunities in life. You ever spoke to someone and in the first sentence, you realized that they didn't have any confidence in what they were saying or what they were doing? Within the first sentence, I'm going to go back to this Marine Corps thing. I've been taking care of people since I was 17 years old. See, in the Marine Corps, if you ever look, they start with the tallest and work their way back when they marching or whatever. So that first guy in the row is what we call a squad leader. And he's responsible for those other 9, 10, 11 guys that are behind him. First squad, second squad, third squad. And then you have a guy that's in charge everybody. So if you ever see a platoon that's got a real short guy in the front and then the tall guy behind them and work their way down, I mean, the tall guy lost his position. But confidence, public speaking is the number two fear on this earth behind snakebite. Getting up in front of someone and having a conversation or trying to express knowledge, passing on knowledge. I've been lucky. I've been doing this since I was 17 years old, and it just kind of stuck with me, and I kind of developed a passion for it because I had no choice. I was always in front of the troops. And so I had to speak. Y'all, have you ever heard someone coming from you at the job say, well, Cliff wants us to do this. Cliff wants us to go over here. Cliff wants us to do this. And then immediately the whole group like, that Cliff. How about this? Listen, guys, we got to get over here and wash out these 15 cans a day because that's the mission of the day. We got to take our breaks. We got to be safe. We got to look out for each other. If we got any encounters, you need to let me know. We got to knock this out and put them numbers on the board. What was the difference between those two deliveries? The first delivery blamed Cliff. The second delivery, like, we got to get this and get it going. Again, confidence unlocks unlimited opportunities. Because guess what? For all you people out there looking at me or hearing me, you automatically know I'm confident about who I am, what I'm trying to do, by just listening to me. John Maxwell has always said, people are going to hear you. Son, people are going to hear you. But you want them to feel you. You want them to feel you. When I'm talking about certain things that really resonate in my heart, you can tell that it's coming from within me. I'm not reading from a script. 99% of what we do here is unscripted. I got a couple of notes on my desk, but that's about it. And that's the beauty of just talking from within. So the package you see is the package you get. Just like I said, I don't record or retake none of my videos. I deliver, and it is what it is. You get Cliff Johnson as Cliff Johnson. All right. I don't know if we have another meme or another video. Yes, Lord. Woo! Be the change you wish to see. Be the change you wish to see. As I said earlier, remember when you were in the dark and felt like everything was around you and you were looking for that light? Maybe you're the light. Be the change you want to see. If you want to be up on that stage talking, motivating, inspiring people, I got to do that every day. Rich Miner called me about a year ago. Say, hey, Cliff, you want to be on Let's Get It Radio 12345.com? I said, sure. Now, how did Rich Miner know that I had a motivational inspiration thing going on? Because he followed me on Facebook, and every day I was doing something to motivate and inspire people. And look at me now. I got a radio show. So be the change you want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Be the change. Woo! All right. I don't know if we have one more. We got a time window coming up. Well, guess what? I don't know.
My
Richie
brother,
Rich.
my brother. Good job. Yo, I hope somebody grabs something.
Hey, I felt good about that one, man.
Yeah, hey, man. Hey, we're going to keep getting better and better and better. Yo, shout out to my man CC in Violin, New Jersey. He's out there pushing. Yo, all you cats from FSP, ATP, PSP, all you cats, man. Carver Village, y'all need to show that man some love, man. Put them votes in, man.